Hello and welcome. Salutations and good evening to all. It's Baking with Graveyard, the precursor to the big game at 9 p.m. tonight on NBH and Spud Stream. I'm gonna bake some bread and some cookies for myself and for Synth Commander, and I'll show off the loaf of bread that I baked for Giz last night. We're back on the bacon rails, baby. I just did a fat dab of some lemon gas, and I am ready to, I'm ready to bake, man. I'm gonna do my particular recipe, but I'm also gonna show off the biodome technique, which I'm very excited about, so. And I've got an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes before I raid out. So we're gonna get as far as we can. Big thanks to TTV Destroying for following off stream. I think I got this down. Kind of gonna use up the rest of my honey and then start doing what Spuds had suggested, which is use the agave for pretty much everything. I'll be using the Rapid Rise, although I did see I saw self-rising flour at the grocery store. I was like, holy shit. We make, I'd love to make some hot rise biscuits. That would be super cool. But I'm going in whole hog. We got a cup of water and the whole packet of yeast. I should have put the sugar in first, but you can do that afterwards. But with a cup of water, it's probably like 2 cups of flour, you know what I mean? Like it's probably, maybe even more actually. It's a lot more flour. It makes 2 loaves of bread instead of 1, so it's like double the amount of bread, you know? Okay, so we got that in there. We got that hanging out in there. I gotta roll up my sleeves, put up my hair, which you should do if you're following along. Oh yeah, I changed some settings on my phone camera. If it looks like a potato, let me know. And when it comes to the bread, I've stopped using measuring cups. I know we have the measuring cups. I know they're great for doing things, especially, you know, when it comes to things with flour. But I sort of stopped using them. habits die hard, you know what I mean? Yo, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that, dude. Hope you're having a great one, bro. Pay no attention to my passive-aggressive ass bot. It's had it too easy for too long. I'm gonna bake some stuff. I'm gonna do bread and cookies, and then I'm getting ready for the big game at 9, and then I'll be back to cast the late night one at 11:45 tonight. So, but yo, I really appreciate the follow, my man. It's a backgroundy kind of lurky stream for a little bit. Yo, Jinx, hello. What's good? It's so good to see you. You got bread today too? Nice. It's the full moon. It's moon bread. We're making moon bread. I find that it rises better during like celestial events. So it's super cool that your dude knew that as well. I hope you're having a great night, Jinx. It was way cool to watch you guys kill it yesterday. So I'm gonna use my cast iron bread pan, but I'm also gonna do this thing that I've been doing lately. I call it the Biodome sandals, sort of like christened the term, but it's hard to describe. It's hard to describe, but you'll know exactly when you see it. I think it's genius. I think it's brilliant. You can take a guess at what you think it is. But I'm doing like really basic, like from the heart kind of bread tonight. It's just garlic and herb, little garlic, little thyme, a lot of thyme. A little bit of rosemary. And then, just salt, pepper, and a whole bunch of olive oil with the rosemary. I like to crush it up in my hand, sort of wake it up a little bit. You can kind of put an unlimited amount of dried rosemary in, I have found, you know? You think there's a limit. There's really no limit to that spice. Have I made country bread? Like a sourdough? Or like, I'm doing, the Rapid Rise, the Fleischmann's. We're doing Rapid Rise because, I sort of want to eat it tonight. And I think I only have one of those left, so I'm using it up. So the next time I bake, I will be using the normal stuff. But I have done sourdough in the past, but I've been enjoying doing more of the restaurant stuff. I've been doing a lot of my own pizza too, so like I really like this stuff. But no, I haven't been doing sourdough lately. I just haven't like got back into it. What is a milk bread? Just a palm full of salt here. This is all pretty basic. I like to do all the good stuff like in a little batch at first and create sort of like a primordial ooze, and then from there I add flour based on how I feel that day. Pretty much olive oil too. Like I feel like I always use not enough olive oil. It's like kind of a lot, but it I'll tell you what, you're gonna need it. Yo, Meow. What is happening? It's so good to see you. Milk bread is almost like a softer. Oh, like you don't. Do you not use water? You use milk, like in honey. Ooh, I bet that's supple. So I whisked all that up because I don't like to let the salt touch the yeast solution. I feel like that hurts the yeast's feelings. So I like to get it all going in there at first, sort of like that, and then you're good to go, you know. Then a little bit of bread flour. And the bread flour is nice, but it's pricey, so if you're like me, you're always cutting with a little all-purpose. So that's about the moment where the whisk becomes like not so useful. And I can spare Spuds his anxiety attack from no measuring devices because he's streaming right now. Okay, this is the fun part. This is the fun part. Oh, like sandwich bread. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I can make a sandwich with my bread, but it would be better if you toasted it first, you know? Like it's more of like a bread and cheese kind of bread. But yeah, I've always wondered how the factories get it all like so homogeneous and uniform and sliceable. But it's like a 2-hour rise. Yeah, you use that country yeast. Man, if you know somebody that has that like natural yeast, or like how did they used to do it back in the day? Like you would just have to like leave it out on the farm and let like the natural like yeast that's like in the air like touch the dough. Isn't that like how they used to do it? Like way back in the day? And then there's hot rise, right? Like self-rising flour. Like you can make like hot rise bread. That's this type of country bread, but I would love to try it. This is, my recipe's really basic too. It's like, I always, salt, sugar, and shortening is really all I have going on here. So we're at about like 2.5 cups of flour. Maybe getting close to 3. Not quite 3. And you want it to stay like as moist as possible. Like you can do the whole amount like right away, but a lot of the time, like if you've got a dough ball that's not that sticky, and because it just rises so much better when it's wetter. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There's a lot of liquid here. And I don't mind if there's a little bit left over because that's actually the secret to my recipe. Because some of that good stuff goes in the cookies that I'm gonna bake right after this. Yo, thank you so much. Welcome in. What's going on, Rocksteady-ish? Thank you for the follow, by the way, too. Gardevoir just won Atlanta Regionals? No shit. Wow. She's been getting a lot of attention lately. Thank you for the compliment on my setup. I built it myself, actually. When I got here, it was a dirt floor. I'm not even fucking around. Okay, that's about, like, I kind of don't want, like, I don't want it to take any more flour. Like, it could take a little more flour, but just hear me out. It wants to be, like, a little bit moister. Banana bread, I love, but I haven't made in a while. I'm not so good at the quick breads. That's more of a confection. When it comes to, like, baked goods, I'm still sort of a noob. Like, I can do cookies, and I can do, well, that's about it. I'm more of a baker. When it comes to baking, like, I'm more doing this. I'm baking bread. Okay, let me oil up my sheet, and then I can show you what I can show you this fun thing that I came up with. Yeah, the bananas were, like, not ripe, and they were also, like, silly expensive at the store this week, so I didn't get any bananas. But, like, a lot of the time, there will be a banana hanging in the background. Mine is like a country bread. Yeah, definitely using that, like, Fletchman's yeast and just standard flat. Yeah, it's definitely like what you would find on the windowsill of a farmhouse. Yeah, it's this. I've been living in this condemned shack that is not condemned anymore for years now, and I've been redoing it the whole time. And when I got here, it was really, really bad, like really bad. And slowly but surely, over a period of time, I turned it back into a decent place to live, and now that's what you're looking at. So. That's right, crab raid, of course. I was trying to remember. I am a big lurk myself. I love Twitch. I love being here. Sometimes I'm really chatty, and sometimes I go months just lurking on streams too. So I dig it, man, and I really appreciate it too. That's like kind of a huge compliment. If you like hanging out somewhere, if it's like a cool vibe, it's like that's. I start there. I kind of don't know what I'm doing beyond that, but you don't have to. You can just roll with it. You know what I'm talking about? I dig that you enjoy it here, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you for telling me that. That's actually huge. That's validating. Bread heads. I think I just made some bread in my head. Yeah, loitering. You can always loiter here, bro. I'll never give you shit. I'll never give you shit for loitering. That's. Oh, loud do I know it. Hey man, that's why I bake bread and stream on Twitch and shit too. It keeps you out of trouble. So what I should be doing at this point is preheating the oven. So I have a couple of tasks that I want to do, so it's kind of cool that I forgot to do that by now, but I was like, man, what did I forget to do? I forgot to preheat the oven. I was like, it's cold over here. That's because you forgot to preheat the oven. But that's okay. It's gonna be okay. Diesel fuel and a large supreme pizza. I can oblige on the pizza. I've been making my own pizza lately. So Jinx, this is like one of my prized possessions. It's a cast iron bread pan. I think I have another one of these stashed away in like my basement somewhere, but this is the only one that like I kept seasoned and really nice. And I'm finally baking bread again, so like it's it always gets the crust really nice. But I'm gonna show you something else tonight too that I did last night that actually worked out really well. But I also feel like it makes it so that you don't really have to. I don't know. It's nice to let it rise in that because it gets warm. So you want to be gentle because this is a living creature at this point. Okay, so here's my genius thing. I put this on this pan. And then we take this and I put this over top of this. Or oh wait, there's a step that I forgot. To drizzle it with some hot water. Just like put some on the pan. This one can get some too. And then you wait. It's okay, so it's like a biodome. Sandals called it the biodome. This bowl might be, I'm using a smaller pan, but so if we give this like 45 minutes an hour, it's gonna create like a, like you see how it's already fogging up in there? It's gonna create like an atmosphere. It's gonna create like its own, it's free the mahi mahi. We're making a filter out of used cigarette butts. Turns out we could just use blankets, but it was a really good idea, bro. Fucking love that. Yeah, it's like the steam dome. So I thought I was a genius when I like did this last night. Now, I did it with the bigger bowl, so this one's sort of just gonna hang out over here. Behold. Ah! Behold the biodome. I'm glad you did the purple sticky punch. Yeah, that fresh dough smell is kind of like, it's intoxicating. It's one of the reasons why I think I like doing it so much. Because then my whole house smells like that. Okay, so I usually just I just take 2 paper towels and I get them wet, and I just sort of like stick it over the top of that thing. Cause you want it to, I mean, but I have found that it's drier when you do it that way. And then this, I'm gonna wash this real quick. And my sink is full of dishes. Normally I like clean before I do a baking stream. I did not do that today. Yeah, I figured I would just like start. Well, I was kind of on a time frame too, you know what I mean? We've been like scheduling all these. There's like always a big match that I'm like getting ready for, like in MGSR, and I feel like I'm always like late for something, you know? But that's a good sign. That means there's like lots of activity in the scene, you know what I mean? Like everybody's watching the matches that they're excited to see. It's like a dream come true. Okay, so this stuff's gonna rise for a little bit. I'm gonna preheat the oven. We're gonna do cookies first, so I'm gonna do like 365. I must have some decent karma because 2 people gifted me eggs recently, and eggs, if you live in the States, eggs are like worth their weight in gold right now. Eutropius, hello. Eutropius, look. Look. The biodome. We've created. Look, I'm doing science with your implements. Eutropius is like, you give this guy an Erlenmeyer flask, and he thinks he's fucking Westinghouse. I don't know. I just picked a name. So good evening. I've got just a minute. Actually, I've got 45 more minutes here, and then I have to raid out to MBH because it's like the big match. So I'm gonna get as far as I can with all my recipes tonight. But I have a loaf of like, it's like a garlic, rosemary, thyme, olive oil, herb thing, and then this is the trick. This is like the mojo to my cookie recipe is that I save the extra flour that's got like, you know, a little bit of rosemary and stuff in it, and then I just use that in the cookies, and it's got a little yeast to it, so I think that ends up in the cookies, and it has like it creates a different savoriness to the whole thing. But anyway, these eggs. Somebody's neighbor got chickens, and they've just been in their front yard for the last 2 months. So look at this long boy. Look at this long boy egg I got from the front yard chicken that like took up residence at somebody's house. They're like, I guess I have a chicken now. Like it lays eggs in the bush. So this is one of them. The long boy egg. Look at this, right? I'm not like making that up. Like that's a long ass egg. Like that egg is like. That's longer than normal. Yeah, the front yard chicken, like, and the funny story is like this questionable dude like brought them and then hired like another questionable lady in the neighborhood to care for them, and then and then the dude like stopped caring, and then the lady like, you know, went to rehab or something like that. So I don't think anybody's been taking care of these chickens. I think they just started like living in whoever's yard would like give them the most attention, and that's what they do. And I think they're gonna start buying food for them and stuff too. I was like, I think you have chickens now. Yeah. This was like a smooth. This came out at velocity. You know what I mean? This chicken was highly evolved. They're like, no more blockage with the this thing's gonna come out. Like, I wonder if maybe if we do light bulbs like this, we have things to learn from these chickens. You're still in favor of me having chickens? Man, me and chickens have a weird relationship, but I like supporting other people's chickens that have a better situation to have the chickens in. But yeah, you throw them different things. You feed them coffee grounds and stuff. They'll make blue eggs. They'll make eggs that are different colors. Is it a double yolker? Should we do a pred? Pred for is it a double yolker? It's a possibility. It's a possibility, you know. Okay, so let me get these cookies going. The cookies I do use the measuring cups for because I have the recipe. I cut the recipe in half, and I can't. My brain still doesn't work. Like I have to be really like regimented with that. But let's get our ingredients out. We got the brown sugar, the granulated, the bougie vanilla, the white. We got the baking powder, baking soda, would blue eggs make a blue cake? It's it's a possibility. Okay. $40 till the match. Oh man, I want to hang out and feel like sullen with Henry. You know, like I know Henry played such a good match against H to get up to this point, but H always seems to take it at that point, doesn't he? When it comes to that that point in the you know, the big tournament. Yo, Nightmare, what's going on, dude? Emeralda, hello, good evening. We're doing a country bread. Jinx is educating me. We're doing more of a country bread. We're currently rising in the biodome. This bun loaf thing that I did one of these as an experiment last night, and I ate the whole thing. It stays like a little softer. It makes it like a little more of a tender loaf. Yo, Tennis, thank you for the raid, my man. I'm using half a tablespoon of everything because this is half of the recipe. That I have to measure. That's important. You gotta get that right. I put a little cinnamon in. A little salt. This is the point where I check the recipe because I'm like, what did I add that I shouldn't have added? The vanilla extract, but that doesn't come yet. We're baking early, and then we're watching the match, and then I'm casting a match at 11:45 tonight, so you will get to see the final product of everything once it's done baking when I come back at at like 11. So I'm using the little bowl too because I'm using the other one as the biodome. But it's okay. This is just like this is the suspense part. It's like, oh man, how much is he gonna lose? None. Okay. Let me get this other measuring cup. The sugar's the only tricky part. At this point, the sugar's the only tricky part left in the recipe. I feel like I'm getting kind of good at doing this. You know what I mean? Like I was terrible at this a month ago, 2 months ago. I was bad at this. I feel like I'm kind of getting good at this. Like shit. I mean, it must be okay because people seem to like want the end product. Like that's like hyper validating. Is that there's talk on the street. The tea is like, what the fuck is that ingredient? What did you put in those cookies, Greg? It's a mystery. That's half the fun. That's half the fun. Mainly this has to happen because I don't know what half a cup looks like. Keeping an eye on the time. Just gonna give these a quick rinse. So that I can hang them back. You clean as you go. Clean as you go. It helps. Okay. Let's take this stick of butter, because I never let my butter soften. I put it on auto reheat. Auto reheat setting number 1. Just let it go for like 15 seconds. And it usually does the trick. It could be salt tack if people would still want it. That's kind. I'd like to think that it has something to do with... yeah, alright, I'm fooling myself. Moment of truth coming soon on the Pred, that's right. I do, it's like I can't not make them with love. Like it's part of who I am. It's like, it's my, what do they call that in the, like it's your tragic flaw. It's my tragic flaw. It's my tragic flaw. Okay, what did I use this for? Just the honey? That's I'll rinse it. So the fancy vanilla that Eutropius provided, it goes really far, dude. Like, look how much is left. There's so much of this, and it like kind of the good stuff like kind of collects at the top. You get that out of there, and then like just put a bunch of that in there. There's no reason not to put a bunch in. It's delicious. I say take what the recipe says and fucking quadruple it. It's delicious. I'm nervous to just eat it. Like I haven't just eaten the extract because I did that once as a little kid and I regretted it. But I almost want to with this stuff. It's so good. It is. I'll agree with you on that. I think we can definitely we can definitely agree on that. All right, here, moment of truth. Is the pred closed? I think so. Yeah, it would be sour. It's too concentrated. Single yoker. I don't know if you can see. Single yolk. Single yolk. Single yoker. Bummer. 20 nice bet, Rock. Nice bet. I guess I could use the whisk for that. Rawr! We wanted the double yoker. We wanted it. We wanted it. I know I did. There is a lot of it. Like it's a big egg. Like Long Boy is definitely seems bigger than normal. Definitely longer than normal, but I think contained more. Definitely contained more egg, which is it's important to note. You know, go for the Long Boy. Now, I'm not using Spud's agave because he's not here, and I wanted to, like, wait for him to show up. Or wait for him to, like... Because this is his experiment. He gifted me this so that I would start using it and tell him what does and does not work, which I'm very excited to do, but I'm going through the rest of my honey first. Back on the hook, yeah. That's what did it. It's like, man, Graveyard got me back on... Got the monkey back on my back. I stayed away from gambling for 3 years, and then you did that double yoker bet, and I was hooked. I was back. I was hitting on 17 the next night. Ooh, I think I might have got the butter ratio, like, kinda perfect. It's difficult to do, but I think I did it. Moon bread, these are moon cookies. So we've got moon bread and moon cookies. While our bread is rising, which it looks like it's doing quite well at. When did we start it to rise? Kind of at like 8, so yeah, another half hour-ish. You can give it as long as you want. 2 hours probably max, but... Don't be afraid. When you're putting the last of the flour in, I've found, don't be afraid to just let that sit for a second. The moisture will, like, percolate up into it and it'll get easier. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't bother him about it right now because he's got a big night. He's in the booth. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, man, we're a little shy on the chocolate chips. Somebody's been sneaking chocolate chips out of this bag. Who could it have been? At this point, the oven's pretty much preheated, so we can just go in and put the first batch of these motherfuckers together. And there you have it. It's kind of some perfect cookie dough, if you ask me. How many times do I do that on stream? I need to start a counter for that. Bam! Ah! Oh! Oh! You know, and then I get quiet for like 10 minutes. Alright, let me get a little olive oil on my sheet pan here. I'm running out of room. I'm doing lots of stuff all at once. You didn't get your package yet, did you, Mion? This has become some kind of like a fun Zen ritual at this point. Like it's fun to get it right. It's fun to get it right. It's fun to feel like you know what you're doing when it comes to something. You know, there's a lot of things in this world that I'm fucking clueless about. And I feel like I know a lot of things. But this, it's fun to develop a mastery of. I didn't even really look at the recipe tonight, which is kind of cool. How far we've come in not that long. Minutes till the match, 25 minutes. That's going in at 36. So we'll definitely get to sample the goods before the game. Alright, I gotta clean some of this shit up. Because I am making a mess. Getting low on all-purpose flour. I got some more of this though, Eutropius. You kind of got me hooked on using this. I wanted to do like a bunch of pizzas this week, so I got this. It's definitely the specialty thing, but it was like $5. I think. Jima, hello! You need to quadruple it three times, right? You know what? I just really gave it a good smell, Kara, and you're right. You're right. I fucked up. I fucked up! What's going on, Kara? The owl arrives with insight. I know you're at practice, so you're lurking, Jima, but I want to show you this too, Kara. Behold, and everyone, behold the biodome. We've created an atmosphere for our living creature. It's like a species 4, the biodome. I sprinkled like some hot water on the pan and on the bread, and then I quick put the bowl like over top of it, and I just oiled the pan, so it's not like fully sealed, but it's sealed enough. It's got some oil on it. And it's like making a Godzilla sort of transformation. Intriguing, I know, right? It's such a simple procedure, but I gotta tell you, I did an experiment with it last night, and I ate the whole thing. Let's put it that way. Like I I ate half of the experiment for dinner, and then like a few hours passed, and I was like, I want the rest of that. It's like soft. It makes like a real soft like crust. It's like it's gonna be really good. We have a big match at 9 that I have to go over there for. But then I'll be back to cast the 11:45, so we'll be back a little bit before 11, and you will get to see all of the finished product. I'll have everything like done by then. But it's a big season. There's always something to get ready for in the world of Mario Golf Super Rush. Crimson, hello! We're doing fresh baked bread and chocolate chip cookies. Do we bake it with the bowl on top? No. We remove the bowl just before we put it in the oven. I didn't know if those bowls would like to be baked. The one actually has a little crack in it. Like the small one has a little like, it like came with a little ding in it, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. But if I put it in the oven, it might be. But I don't think it needs the shield. It doesn't need like although that might produce a different result for sure. Yeah, the bun was the experiment. Yeah, that's what we're making, Kara. Yeah. And just yesterday, I came right back for it today. I was like, I'm gonna eat one of these every day this week. I wonder if I can spread jam on it. Can I put like capicola inside? Pyrex glass good up to 425. No shit. I don't know if I knew that actually. We will be doing pizza probably tomorrow or the next day with this lovely stuff. I did a moon loaf that is going to a lovely recipient. We did that yesterday, but then this is going to be like the which you can see that in the Discord as well. But this one is sort of like, I'm just trying to recreate what I did yesterday, only better, because now I know. Now I know. Right, Bowser? This is something that Bowser would do. Bowser would run experiments on like Kamek's magic bread. Can we make our own tortillas? If I was gonna make like a burrito of my own, can I roll out my own tortilla? That might be a lot more work than it's worth. There might be a reason why you just buy a pack of them for $1.99. Well, what are they now? I haven't bought tortillas in a minute. You don't roll them. You don't? You press them real thin? Fresh tortilla might end up being more like pita, or like like a naan. Geez, if I could make something like that, that'd be lovely too. That's sort of what the bun. That's the culinary space that serves, is that you want to put like cheese or meat or some sort of spread or vegetables just on it, and when it's hot and fresh, it's like you can't beat it, I think the instant rise works really well with this Biodome setup. Like, I think if you're gonna do regular rise or pizza yeast, it might be different, but the Fletchman's instant rise, I think, behaves really nicely because it's getting all that moisture, and it's like blowing up real quick. So it basically just like makes the bun and doesn't get weird or crunchy or bad on the outside because it's got that like it's basically living in a cloud. It basically lives in a cloud. Doesn't have to Doesn't have to be grounded in any way, and it can live its own life. And then you put it right in the oven, and that makes good bread. Oh, you press them. Oh, I would love to see that. Oh, you like run it through a press? You make a little ball and it's like zoop. Yeah. Yeah, I want some of that. I want some of that in my life. Okay, where's my... There it is. Oh, baby, yeah. Oh, baby, yeah. Like that funny shaped one in the corner. It doesn't look like that funny on camera, but it's just sort of like splat. "15 minutes till go time." Angeline the baker, graveyard the baker. I'm gonna write a folk song about me. Angeline the baker. Why did I think of that just now? It's a cool song. The rosemary, it's funny because the rosemary doesn't come through in the bread really like at all. But the rosemary that's left over comes through in the cookies like so much. It's kind of hilarious. When there's not so much flour like left over in the bowl, I can kind of tell that I got the I got the mix right. And then I got like maybe 8 more in there actually. Cool, so I made this recipe actually go a little bit further this time. Cool thing, man. Okay, 49. They'll come out right as we're rating. So let's sample the goods. We don't get to try the bread right away, but ooh, these are hot. Ooh, these are hot. I wonder if using yeast and baking soda produces like a different kind of savory vibe. So this is mostly all-purpose flour. The only bread flour was like the leftover flour. And The all-purpose flour definitely, it takes the butter a little bit better, I feel like. Yo, Wizard Patrick, what's going on, dude? Bro, it's so good to see you. I don't know if you saw, I've been playing, I got a Game Boy emulator working. It's pretty close to hardware too. It's like, I'm really happy with it. I've been doing some retro, man. I'm playing Pokemon Crystal for the first time ever, and I love it. I'm like taken with it. I might play it late tonight. Behold the biodome. We've created we're terraforming. It's basically terraforming. Oh man, these came out good. I like the savory, like there's so much sugar in this recipe that like you can do so much with it to make it savory, and it's still a cookie. Like, oh yeah. Oh shit. See, they're soft and tender. Exactly. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we grow together. Cookie ASMR. POV, you stay the night in Gerudo Valley, but it's cookie. You're in the cookie ASMR tent. We really nailed it. The crispy ends are like crisp, sweet confection. The soft parts are like soft and lovely. A little bit. Only butter. Yeah, we used the nice butter. You don't even have to settle for the Crisco. We used the nice butter for you. For you. Five minutes. 5-minute warning. Would you say that that's doubled in size? I don't think so. I think we're at like 60%. I don't think that's doubled in size. I am doing as okay as I can, man, and the spring is springing, the birds are birding, the crocuses are crocusing, and I'm enjoying being a part of our little thing that we do, you know, here, you know what I mean? Like, guidance in this world is a tough thing to come by, so if I'd always try to provide that, but if I can't, I can always provide insight, which I have been doing, and I've been feeling at least grounded in that. So I've been having fun playing Baldur's Gate with more Jenga. We're back on that on Fridays. I've got some nice retro in the can. The Pokemon Crystal is really like setting my mind alight, and I have a cool new deck in TCG that I've been getting good at playing, and I was getting a lot of cool wins with last night, and it uses my lovely Frostlass. So I like that I can continue to like evolve my Lass. We don't have to part ways, you know. We've got like 2 years left before that happens. Huge hugs to you, Tennis. Thank you for the raid earlier too, by the way. Should I raid NBH or Spuds? I think they're both on. And this goes in the oven in like, yeah. I was gonna say we gotta wait, and yeah, because this isn't close to being fully risen yet. So it just takes time. It takes time. We managed to give it, you know, like about 40 minutes. So I'd say both of these need like another 40 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna say let's go see what Spuds is doing. My man. We're gonna pull this out right as it happens too. Nice. Dr. E on the scene. He has arrived on the prowl. He's out there in the stands signing autographs. Pulling fire alarms. That's the third. Wow, wow, wow. That's the third fire alarm tonight. It's like, yeah, Dr. E. Dr. E's feeling feisty. He had a margarita. Somebody gave him a margarita before his match, and he is a madman. Less than a minute left to go. Yeah, those are perfect. Woo! Perfect little morsels. Tiny nugget. Tiny nuggets on the pan. Some of these are going to some of our friends, but if you're interested, if you want Graveyard to send you cookies, just DM me. And we will work it out. Fucking love you guys. I will see you back here at 11. For bread reveal and pregame before the El Bele Derek Bangle match, which is going to be another hot number taking place here at the 1 minute to midnight mark. I fucking love you, Lady Myong. I fucking love you!